the teacher noticed during class that the student in front of him had an abnormally large head. At first, he thought his eyes were playing tricks on him, but when he looked again, this time the student's arm had swollen to several times its normal size. All of this was the work of the witch sitting next to him. Ever since childhood, the boy had often been bullied by Nico. Just when he finally entered high school and learned that Nico was going away to train at a sacred site, his relief was short-lived. His father informed him that Nico would be returning. The boy was stunned, but at the same time, remembering the promise they made as children to meet again someday, he somehow felt a flicker of anticipation deep in his heart. At that moment, someone shattered the window glass. Before the boy could process what was happening, the figure was already flying toward him. Thinking it might be an assassin, he looked up, only to see it was his childhood friend, Nico. But the boy calmly began cleaning up the broken glass. Nico said she could use a recovery magic spell, but in her flustered state, she misfired. The next moment, Nico was flattened into a thin sheet of paper. The boy frantically begged her to change back, but a gust of wind blew in, sending Nico flying straight into the main street. The boy immediately gave chase. However, as Nico was tossed about, she suddenly felt nauseous, and the boy had no time to dodge. Soon after, Nico got stuck in a gap between walls. He tried to pull her out but couldn't reach. If the magic wore off, Nico would be crushed. Just then, a delinquent happened to pass by. The boy pleaded to borrow a vacuum cleaner, but was refused. Realizing the delinquent had no intention of helping, the boy instantly took a fighting stance. Intimidated by his aura, the delinquent immediately gave in and promised to bring the vacuum cleaner. But the next moment, the boy's fist shot out, and the wall crumbled perfectly, successfully freeing Nico. Right then, the magic wore off, and Nico returned to her original form. The delinquent protested about the destroyed wall, so the boy urged Nico to use recovery magic. As the magic activated, the delinquent's head became completely bald. It turned out recovery magic had a rule. It required offering the target's most cherished thing as a sacrifice.